Hey, Dr. Doobie, welcome on in. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. My voice is still a little bit so essentially where we ended up, we actually had an incredible battle with Bork. And so we actually did kill Bork and the Island Giants. It's probably going to be a real tough treasure chest, so I want to see who has the better skullduggery. 94 on the ninja, pretty darn good. Let's see what the bard has. Bard has 100, so Bard's probably going to be opening up the chest unless it's something that I don't want to deal with. Okay, I'm probably going to rest a little bit, but not much. Okay, so it looks like the triangle skewed right. Let's see what that could be. Ooh, life stealer. Well, I'm not a fan of life stealer, but I'm gonna go for it. Yay! Now you notice there was a lot of green there. I think the object is the important thing here. So we got rid of everything. And welcome in Zombie Bobble. Or, yeah, Zomble. Yeah. It looks like it's an L, so Zomble Bobble. And you see my lie is no longer here. Hey, I could even do a poem. It's like there once was an islander named My Lie, who enjoyed her favorite sport of high lie. So let's go to our donkey for the map. Before I go into Isle of the Dead, though, I do need to go into the back into the swamp because a caterpillar said it needed his hookah pipe. Okay, let's see. We're going to go after the sea serpent. Let's magic screen. It said Sparkle do magic screen. Zombo Bobble, I'm going to be honest with you. Do what I did. I just decided one day to just do it. I said, what the heck, I'd try it. And the first couple times I struggled. I mean, I struggled with the, but because it's very different mechanics. If you really want to see how good Iron Man is, watch Dfortae. Dfortae has all sorts of excellent techniques for doing an Iron Man. And heck, Dfortae is doing Wizardry 8-1 character. Actually, no, Iron Man's the opposite. Because what you're essentially doing is you're if you get a like if you get a bad roll, you cannot go back and say that's not re-roll. It's like, hey, you have to deal with it. So for example, maybe you get a chest trap that says Kiss of Death. Do you really want to take it knowing that it could kill almost all of your party? But I know Dfortae. Oh, I see. But Dfortae, what he does is he does running a lot, and in fact, that actually saved me in this game because I had a situation where I was pretty much left for dead. I essentially had like 2 characters alive, and they were on life support, and yet somehow I was able to get them revived, and then also get resurrect the other characters. I mean, honestly, it's not necessarily wrong. Some people play like that. Well, there's the entrance to the swamp. But I'm not going to go for that yet. What I want to do is I want to get my characters improved. Okay, good. This is a place I want to be. But first, what I want to do is I'm going to go back into the castle. I'm back in the castle again. I have to be careful because one thing I know is that YouTube passes out copyright warnings just as much as Oprah Winfrey would pass out cars. So, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. It's just like YouTube. Hey, you get a copyright, you get a copyright, you get a copyright, you get a copyright. But welcome in everyone. I'm probably going to be streaming this for the next 2 consecutive evenings. I may even do 3 because I'm really starting to feel much better now. As I said, I've been drinking a lot until about 18 days ago, and right now my body is still trying to reach quote-unquote equilibrium. Hey Firebird, welcome on in. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing a lot better. Okay, right now what I'm going to be doing is there's an ad break that's coming up soon. So just letting you know, once the ad break starts, what I'm going to do is you can do whatever you want. What I'll probably do is I'll probably either get something to eat, maybe a snack. I may I may use that time to go to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, Con Clash Friday and Saturday. I actually, believe it or not, I actually have it on my calendar. Oh, Try to Tilt, great. Oh, not a great pinball guy, but Try to Tilt's been doing a lot of retro gaming. So, you know, it would be cool to have him there. So, okay. We got a hammer. We don't know what it is. Hammer 1.5 plus. Let's see. So Fighter, Valkyrie, and Lord can use it. Oh. Okay, welcome back everyone. And what I actually did during the ad break is I identified one of the hammer as a hammer 1.5. Now I did some research and I compared the hammer 1.5 to the Lucerne hammer. And guess what? Hammer 1.5 for the win. Now the good part about hammer 1.5 is if we get something better, we can get something better. Hammer 1.5 can be also used as an offhand weapon. Okay, book here. Let's see what this axe is. Barbarian axe. Fighter can use that. Let's see how it stacks up. Well, guess what? Barbarian axe is even better than the hammer 1.5. I'm going to still keep the poison dagger in there because it does do poison. Okay, let's check out what this book is. Book of Chills. Let's see, let's see what Book of Chills does. Frost, okay. Okay, and I think only the bishop can use it. Sorry. Yep. But what we can do is we can still scribe the book anyway. And what it will do is it will give us, see, it will give us 2 more spell points. Should have done this before I left. Ooh, Dwarven Graves. Now let's see, do we have any dwarfs? Draken, Raouf, Fairy, Belper, Mook, Elf. Nope. Okay, so let's see Lamont. Let's sell a few things. I hate to bore you a lot with this, but you know, if I'm gonna go into the next area, I need to have plenty of inventory room. Okay, sell the Lucerne hammer. All those other things we can eventually use. Ooh, nice money on the Dwarven Greaves. Okay, so Sparkle has a few other things. Figure-in cap. Leather helm. Let's see, let's look at what the figure-in cap can do. 10% cold resistance, and that's about it. So that's not something that I'm going to really want to keep around. Okay, now those of you that have seen my stream a while back, all I'm going to say is there's something different. There's something somewhat different about the stream. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but let's just say you'll probably, if you're not sure what it is, you'll probably be able to take a good guess when when it's a BRB and I'm not at my desk. Ah, the hookah pipe. Oxygen cloak. Okay. Okay, let's see what the oxygen cloak does. Maybe it's under miscellaneous. It's got some good air resistance. Let's see who can use it. Everyone can. Oh crap, I forgot. Fairies can't use it. So I'm going to get rid of it. Let's check the mustard mace. Now on a personal note, I'll just say I really love mustard. I'm probably to the point where I even put mustard on French fries. I'll put mustard on almost anything. Not bad on the mustard mace, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Now, I'm still talking. I know it's boring going through, but one thing they have a new feature, and a new feature is that when you broadcast your stream, you can broadcast it to Twitch, but it also gives you the option of broadcasting it to TikTok. Now, I'm just going to say that my content, you know, I'm thinking, well, it's not something that a lot of TikTokers want to see. You know, I mean, usually you think of like, you know, giggling people, you know, like shaking their thang and whatnot. But one thing I found out is that the maximum length of a video is 10 minutes. So in other words, okay, I'm actually going to sell this just because I already have one. Ring of the Road. This is interesting. This is worth another look. Ring of the Road. Oh yeah, well, oh yeah, we're keeping that. Like heck, that's a strength bonus. Okay, so what? Let's see where everyone is. 20 strength on Gixxer. Dfortae has a 19 strength. Oh crap, only bards can use it though. Oh, but our bard already has an 18. 19. Okay, so I just wanted to get rid of it because, you know, only a bard can use it anyway. So it looks like all we have to sell is Hazard Shield. Okay, 2 more characters to examine, and then we can, and then we'll go to Plan B where we start to, whatchamacallit. Just make sure, let me know if the sound is good, because I want to make sure that it is, that it's not like, I want the game sound to be in the background. Cracker sticks, let's see if we. Okay, we'll put them there. Okay, I think that's everything because I don't see anything. Okay, so our next step is to go back down into the go back down into the river Styx, and what we're going to do is we're going to visit the area where we can top off our abilities. That's what we're going to do next. Because next is the swamp. We're going to return to the swamp again. Okay, at least one thing we don't have to worry too much about. Ooh. Okay, good. We've got our scroll that helps us with armor plate. Okay, so right now we're just going through a simple battle. Okay, then after this battle, I want to check on Headache versus Hellgraph, just to see who has better scribe. Your scribe is 8. Your scribe is 89. So what I want you to do. Okay, so Headache's going to be the one that's going to be using scrolls a little bit more. Because one thing I always like to have a secondary character with a skill. So for example, If I have, let's say, someone I'm concentrating on scribe, I want to have then a second person also have scribe just in case, you know. Wow. These must be oh yeah, we got some spellcasters here, so now some of you may say, are you worried? No, I'm not really worried. I mean, you know, okay, so the exclamation point in front of the scallywags is essentially means that at least one of the scallywags is hidden. Okay, so now we're going through our battle again. We're looking for the other set of stairs going down. So that way what we can do is we can you know, get down to the area where okay, I'm still gonna fight just in case the scallywag decides to jump out of the. Oh damn! This could become a stalemate. Which I did not want. Nope. Oh no, this isn't, oh yeah. Okay, so now we've, there's one more thing for us to do. And that is go back to the swamp and give the caterpillar what the caterpillar wants. Just public service announcement. Please consult your state laws to see if using a hookah pipe is illegal, or even merely possessing it. So don't think, oh, you know, I'm not smoking a hookah pipe. You know, I can't get in trouble. Well, there's some states that will just literally be like, you know, oh, you know, even if you have it, it's like, you know, they'll like possession. No, you can't have it. Okay, so we're gonna ask for passage. I am Carmen, 40 ages. Do you have any ashes for me? Yes, I'm gonna say no because what I want to do is I want to make sure that the ashes that I have, yep. Just to let you know, there is an ad break coming up, so okay, so what it does is it looks like what we have to do is we have to call them again and say, yes, we wish passage. And I'll show you why in a little bit, the reason that we from this spot that we go for passage. Well, yeah, we have ashes, but the problem is you won't take them. I mean, that's the problem, you know. You're like, okay, by the way, we are going to save early and we're going to save often. So Okay, sorry it took me a little longer than expected. I don't know if anyone happened to observe anything about the set, overall scenery, but if not, that maybe take a look to see, and if you think you know, put it in chat. Okay, so what you always want to do is you always want to go here. You always want to go here first. This is basically what you do is you top off your mana and your. Okay, and actually here what we'll do is we'll cast some spells. Sparkle will do a magic screen. Sparkle will do an armor plate. And Hellgraph, you'll do an enchanted blade. Okay. So here we go, back to the swamp. Okay, and the reason we're going back to the swamp is we have to, now that we've got the hookah pipe, we want to give it to our friendly caterpillar friend. Nope. Okay, so we're going again. Let's keep checking our map. Again, Donkey's not quite to 70 on map skill. Okay. Oh, I see the swamp. I see the entrance to the swamp. Now, ideally, if we're lucky and we happen to follow the path, if we happen to be lucky and follow the path, we may be able to limit our encounters. And that would be cool. Okay. Now there's something I want to try here. Okay, here I have a katana. So I assay it and it said, oh, I misread that. I thought the F in light meant fairy. But the F this time means felper. Oh, that's why they call it a katana. Very nicely done. Okay, so let's look at our map. Okay. Okay, 7 drow elves. Okay, well, I'm sorry I hated to ban Sketchy Slip, but it's clear that you're a bot. Okay, right now all I'm doing is I'm just standing back and watching the fun. I mean, I'll tell you what, Basilisk, I'm going to type that in, Basilisk Eye for the win. Okay, as I said, I don't know if anyone's noticed anything about the background. What I didn't do is look behind me and see if anything's different. I would not be surprised if these are top of the line arrows. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, I'm John Moody of Moody Mystery. Wait a minute. Okay, I took the wrong road. Insects and mosquitoes. These I can handle. These I can handle pretty easily. Okay. Okay, now these like to breathe like crazy. But that being said, see, we've got our magic screen on, and so okay, so slowly but surely we're mowing down these mosquitoes. Okay. I'm a little bit surprised that our ice ball was not as effective as I thought it would be. And one thing to keep in mind is that if you're up against an easy easy monster group, like normally you would not give shrill sound the time of day. But if you have a monster group that's already been weakened, then maybe shrill sound is actually the ticket because, I mean, if you keep fireball, 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 what's going to happen is you're eventually going to get in trouble with spell points. And not in a bad way, I'm saying, but you're eventually going to lose like your fire spell points. And then that's like one less weapon, like one less spell thing you have. Okay, so which way do I go here? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Okay. East. Something's not right here. Something's not right. Oh, crap. Okay, let's save our game here so we can make in case the caterpillar. Okay, let's see the let's see. Donkey got some arrows. Let's see what these are. Ah, Cupid arrow. Oh, let's use them up. Let's use them up. And we can go to precision arrow. I think once we use up all of the arrows, then I'd like to maybe look at getting a different, like getting a nice weapon for the bard. I mean, the bard's got 20 strength, so something that the bard can bash. Cause bash, you're Okay, hello caterpillar. Nope. Oh, it's a hookah water pipe. Blah, 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 blah. I forgot. Who did I give it to? Personally, I think Moody needs to take a course in Inventory Management 101. Ah, there it is. Poof, poof. No, nothing like a good toque. Poof, poof. I better try a smoother blend it. And now for something really smooth. You want to get small? Yes. And try this sometime. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll just crawl on down to a cozy tree I know about and get reacquainted with my pipe. Okay, let's see. Yay! Okay, good. Ugh, yuck. We've got sirens and we've got water dragons. Okay, now there's one thing I want to do, which I didn't realize when I left. Magic screen wore off, so let's... Okay, let's do this combination. Let's see what happens. Okay, ooh. Okay, let's have Headache use Sane Mind. good. Okay, just letting you know there's an ad break coming soon, so be ready for it. I don't know if anyone's noticed anything about the background behind me. If they remember seeing me like from a year ago, but feel free to comment on it. Okay, so okay, let's get rid of this insanity. Because the last thing that's what we want is, and if you, okay, ad break is starting, so I'm going to BRB. Okay, everyone, ad break is over, so I want to welcome everyone back. Okay, Gixer, let's have you do your sane mind thing again. Okay, good, Donkey. Now, so everyone, we need to take care of Sparkle. Because I swear Gixer tried to kill Sparkle. and was not nice about it, you know. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh shit! Crap! Oh shit! So here we go again. Okay, so here we go. I think you know what we're up to, everyone, right? Okay. Also, I have a bathroom emergency, so I'm gonna do a BRB. It wasn't too bad though, but still. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Everything's okay. Kind of got a little lucky, but okay, so let's start casting our spells again. Hellgraph, Enchanted Blade, Sparkle, Armor Plate, and Sparkle. Someone else has to do it. And Magic Screen. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready to go to the land of the dead. Five giant crabs. These are probably king crabs. Now the thing is, some of you may say, well, why not go for knock knock? Well, I mean, basilisk guy, yeah. But I'm going to be saving that for like the tough fights. I'm going to be saving that for when we're up against, you know. Okay, so now let's continue with our mission to get into the Isle of the Dead. Haha, we found it, Isle of the Dead. Okay, let's use the Cornu of Demon Spawn. That hopefully will get rid of maybe 2 of them. Okay, as I said, if anyone wants to tell me what they, what's new with my kind of background behind me, feel free to take a guess. I'll tell you in a little bit, but okay, I'm just curious how everyone's getting close to the next level. Fighters, somewhat. Lord, you're a long way away. Dfortae, a pretty good distance away. Donkey, you're fairly far away, but I think you're the closest. And Hellgraph, you're actually getting pretty close. What? I only moved one step and you give me another encounter? Ooh. Let's try a Mind Flay at level 4. And Hellgraph, let's have you try a Falling Stars. We'll also do level 4. There's a few that's resisting it. So far 4, which is not bad. 5. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yay. Inside the bizarre crypt, your senses give you a creepy feeling. Perhaps an early warning sign of imminent danger, or possibly just the reality of being surrounded by so many dead people. Oh yeah, if I remember, this is always a whatchamacallit. Okay. So this is a case where we need to really use our spells now. Okay, let's see what happens here. Nice. Now, some of you may wonder why I went after the 6 skeletons way in the back. And main reason was because just in case, it's just in case of the situation where they may actually be skeleton lords, and so the last thing I want to have is having an unknown group of skeleton lords, you know. Okay, so I'm going to have Sparkle do is Sparkle can only dispel 4. The maximum you can dispel is 7 because you can dispel 1 per spell point. I mean 1 per spell level, and the maximum level you can go with here is 7. Okay. I have a question. What was the attack from the Phantasm? I didn't really see the Phantasm attack. I mean, I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is the old sneaky technique of what we do is we rest briefly and hope that we don't get caught. Hopefully we don't get caught in an encounter. This is going to slowly bring our mana back. I'm not going to press my luck any further. Let's go. Okay, now that break is coming up soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to just get out of the way. Now, if you remember, about a year ago, and this is probably even still recently, there was some mattress here, and there was lots of junk. If you remember. There was lots of junk here. It was like piled high. It looked like a pigsty. Oink, oink. But what I have done is I've actually cleaned this up. I've taken out the mattresses. They're actually outside. I've made arrangements to have them picked up by the sanitation people. I'm just going to say, trust me, one person moving a mattress is not fun. And then, of course, they insisted that it be wrapped in plastic, so I had to get plastic wrap for them. And then what I did, I moved a few pieces of furniture around, and now I have a much more wide open area. Just letting you know, there's a chance that I may be moving soon. So I just want you to be aware of that. I may be moving soon. So just letting y'all know. But yeah, would you agree that this looks a lot better? But I just wanted to show you that. Okay. Just wanted to show you how much nicer it looks. Because the thing is, if I'm going to be moving, one thing I need to do is I need to declutter my house. Just to let you know, there is an ad break coming up, so. But yeah, I think that's one of the toughest things to do because there's so many things, and this is my problem. And I'm not saying, I'm not complaining. My mom tends to put sentimental values on things. And she often says, if I want to get rid of something, well, what if you want to come back? Oh. Okay, there's an ad break, so we're going to BRB. Yeah, this looks neat. Okay, ad break is over, so welcome back, everyone. So now what we're about to do, we're about to go into the crypts. The Lost Warrior. In memoriam may he find his way. Okay, Hellgraph detects something, let's search. Upon the altar sits a black urn filled with small mounds of fine ash. The ash has a pleasant fragrance, and it seems a contrast to the otherwise gloomy bow of these catacombs. Okay. You insert the incense into the nearby candle, igniting it with the glowing pod of smoky sweet aroma, and gently drop it into the small urn. There is a sudden lightness to the air, as if the restless spirits had a brief moment of thankful calm. A small blade suddenly materializes. Whoa, okay, oh yeah, I remember our psionic was close, right? Ooh, dexterity, good. 4 hit points could be better. Okay. Okay, so let's hopefully with mythology getting up there, we're going to eventually, what mythology does is it makes things easier to identify. For examples, maybe you run into, let's say, some tricksters, but you can't identify them, so what it may say is it may say some, like 3 strange fellows. And you don't know really what they are. I mean, they could be maybe rogues, you know, scallywag. There's about maybe 4 or 5 possibilities. And you want to know because, like, if it's, let's say, tricksters, you're like, darn, these cast some spells, so we need to be careful. Well, that's why it's good to know what the monsters are. Okay, time to pick a psionic spell. Let's see. Okay. Some decent choices there. Not really. Not really. Now, it's not my favorite spell, but I'm going to take Instant Death, and the reason for that is actually going to give me a pretty good boost in my divine spell points, which is a good thing. Okay, now, who has the urn? Or cylinder of ash? Okay, before we go any further, let's see what. Holy dagger, Batman. how in the heck did Dfortae get unpoisoned? Okay, well let's compare the two daggers. Let's compare the Holy Dagger and the Poison Dagger. Remember those of you that had like composition in college or high school, they would say, I know one of the papers I had to write was called Compare and Contrast. That's what we're going to do now. So let's go for weapons. Okay, so Poison Dagger, let's see. 3 to 7, it's cursed. And it gives 50% poison, but it's only a strength 1. I'm not a big fan of that. Holy Dagger. It does 6 to 8 damage. And it looks like it gives -1 to AC, so I think what we're going to do we're going to replace the Okay, here goes nothing. We are in the Isle of the Dead. Oh, trust me, 80s arcade kid, welcome on in. Let's just say I'm kind of obsessed with, this is an Iron Man run, so basically I'm seeing it through. So in other words, if you know, if I can't like just restart. You know, just like when you get to Kong, I forget what the name of it. It's Kong something. Kong Clash or something like that, where you can't, yeah, it's maybe not bad for practice if, let's say, you get, get a few quick deaths. You can be like, yeah, I'm gonna just reset this because I don't see I'm gonna get to like level 7. Or I think what everyone's goal is the kill screen. Okay, now, there are 2 ways I'm to handle this. You thought you heard something. It sounds like a faint voice. Leave this place, return to your own world. Now what I'm going to do, die, dark defilers. Oh yay, we've got some disco zombies, woo! Disco zombies. Sorry, when I think of disco zombies, the first thing I think of is like people in the 70s in like outdated suits and dancing under a mirror ball and, you know. Okay, so what I am going to do I'm gonna use dispel undead quite liberally, and I'm gonna have some fun. Now, one tip to notice is that it seems like player 6 never gets affected by breath attacks or whatnot. And if you've noticed, I actually have the bishop in the back. And so the thing is, you want a good spellcaster in the back where they don't have to worry about, you know, whatchamacallit. Okay, now normally I like to have Dfortae and Donkey hide. And by the way, in case you're wondering where they came up with the name Donkey, that was someone redeemed a name a character and they decided to call him Donkey. If Donkey's his first name, I'm wondering if his last name is Kong. And honestly, 80s arcade kid, I know you play lots of Donkey Kong. Well, back in my younger days, I did too. I think my best score is about 160,000. So I had some good games, but I could never break through. Now normally we'd hide these people, but what we're going to do, because they're not nauseated, what we're going to do is we're going to actually yay! Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start to survey the damage. And by the way, if anyone lives in like the southeast, um, like Florida Panhandle, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, y'all got hit pretty hard. And I mean, I just hope the cleanup goes well. I mean, yeah, thank you. I did. I know the thing is, in an Iron Man, you don't want to let them hang around. Okay, so Dfortae, we're going to have you cure lesser conditions. So what this will hopefully do is this will hopefully cure the nausea. Now you notice that I did cure lesser conditions, but headache still has nausea, so headache still has a headache. Probably what has happened is that we didn't do a very high level spell, and so what happened was it was not strong enough to cure the ailment. So now what we have to do is we have to cure the ailment. Okay. Okay, good. So we just got one more who's still nauseated. And we're throwing no, I'm not on, I'm on the PC. I'm actually using a program called DOSBox, which is nice because the way the game is set up, it's actually pretty easy to set up because what you do is I have a window, I have my this is me, pretty face. Underneath that I have kind of a status update, and it's easy because I can just window capture the program. So if I remember, there was a character that had like a whole bunch of potions. Had a whole bunch of potions of cure lesser conditions. And I remember that, and so I need to find that because I think I want to save my spell points. There's cure disease. So far we haven't had to use that. Sure, the last person I consult had... Okay, good. Let's consult the map. Now, some of you may notice that I'm not going foul intruders. Two ghostly she-hags. You don't see these every day. So let's I'm not sure if they are undead. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have Sparkle dispel undead. I didn't think it would be that easy. I did not. I mean, I thought I'd be like here on the struggle bus. Okay, and by the way, for this game, I do if I need help, I will consult a walkthrough. But if but except for the pyramid and the the mine areas, I did use maps. I mean, those are very complicated. It's like, you know. Okay, and yay, we've ran into a door, a gate, specifically which I'm assuming it's locked. Yeah. Because it's that, see, that's the thing for picking lock. We can't open it. We click on it, the gate just laughs at us. So there's gotta be a key here somewhere. So where is it? Guess what we have to do? We have to go back through all of these alcoves, and see where the key is. Once we get the key, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to search everyone. Nothing, okay. Nothing. Old school gamer, yes, I actually do. I've actually been doing lots of old school gaming. That being said, I've been having people try to convince me to like do Fortnite. I mean, some of the more modern games. And maybe even do some of the forgotten games. Like for example, I'm trying to remember what game that was. It's on the tip of my tongue. It may come back to me. Okay, Gixer. I'm not sure if these can be dispelled. Oh shit. Sorry. I need to keep my buffs in order. Okay, just letting you know there is an ad break coming up. Again, when during an ad break, do what you want. If you need to go to the bathroom, fine. If you want to get a snack or whatnot, fine. You know. Let me just see if silence will work, because if I remember, I think these are the ones that tend to yell. Good, at least we got magic screen up. Just letting you know, everyone, there's an ad break. Okay, ad break is over, so welcome back, everyone. Okay, now you notice that Donkey does not have the option to fight. 80s Arcade Kid, I don't know if you know this, and I know it's the 4th and the 5th. You know about what time it will start? I know you have to go get back to work, but if you let me know, that would be cool, or I'll find out. But you see, if you look at Donkey, you see that Donkey's out of arrows. So what that means is now Donkey can't do anything. Now, that being said, normally I would be like, okay, let's let's whatchamacallit, but yeah, baby, oh my goodness. I've been complaining about how only one person has cure-like conditions, and now all of a sudden we get a frickin' book of light curing. Hell freaking yeah. Woot woot, woot woot. I mean, yeah, it's like getting for something for Christmas that it happened to be exactly what you wanted. Or it's like you wanted to date, let's say, no, who should we date? Okay, let's say there's someone that you just are head over heels for. You actually ask them out, but you go out on a date, and they want to be your significant other. Okay, now, before we go too far, there's a lot of people that can use this. Ranger, Alchemist, Psionic. What I want to do is I want to see who I want to put it on. The Lord can take it, but let's see, 44. I want to put it on the person with the most points. Dfortae already has it. Headache. 246, but I don't think you can use it. You can use it. Wow, now. See, now look what we have. Now we have 250 spell points of cure lesser conditions. I mean, wow, I'm like, you do not know how much of a big help this is. I think this is about the luckiest break in the game I have ever got. Okay, so now let's see, let's look at our map and see what alcoves we need to go for. And right now I'm planning on ending the stream at about 3 hours and 10 minutes. I may end it sooner, I may go longer, but I'll usually let you know. I'll usually let you know what I'm thinking. Like if I all of a sudden start to feel tired, then I'll be like, let's end it early. So you found me, eh? We've come for you. Okay, ooh. So we've got 2 insane skeletons. We've got 5 skeleton lords. 5 skeletons, 4 skeletons, and 6 skeleton lords. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We should have rested before here. Let's see what happens. Okay, good. Our back 2 rows are not silenced. Hey, Carbitus Games, how you doing? Okay. Now see, our major problem here is, we actually have, let's see. See, there were plain skeletons that were, all of them are skeleton lords. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go after these skeleton lords. Wow. First, oh boy, that's about the worst luck you can ever have in an encounter. I'll tell you what, headaches is over there hanging on by a thread. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we have a problem with headache. Headache's about to die. Headache is barely hanging on by a thread. So, and see, the thing is, headache could possibly die because you see that green thing means that there's an acid bomb in effect. A splitting headache. Okay, Dfortae is going to use a heal wounds because. Okay. Okay, headache. Let's see. Do you have. Oh! Let's see. Sparkle died. Okay, Dfortae looks like the next one. Uh, um, I think what I'm going to have is I'm going to have Gixxer go down swinging. Actually, no. Let's have him use Sane Mind on himself. Got one of them at least. Dfortae, let's seal you just in case. Okay, now the bad news. Our party is quite worse for the wear. The good news is that we can kill these skeleton lords at our leisure because we're stoned. I mean, they are stoned. Okay, so Gixxer, what we're gonna do? Nothing really that you can use here, so we're just gonna have you fight. Dfortae, you're just gonna fight. Donkey, you're gonna... Headache, we're gonna have you heal up, Gixxer. Okay. I actually have a very interesting idea here. Got a very interesting idea. I'm just going to have everyone parry. Because that skeleton is not going anywhere. What? Okay, so I know this is boring, but I'm trying to. Yay! Sparkle lives! Okay, right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to build up some of our characters. And see, I know hidden somewhere I've got some potions and whatnot. Okay, so I think right now, and sorry if I'm concentrating. Just letting you know there's an ad break coming up. This will probably be the last set of ads for the evening. So I'm just letting you know that. Again, to go to the bathroom. And Carbidus Games, I sent you actually, hopefully, I don't know if you got it, but hopefully, because I was like, wait a minute, why am I not following them? And it's like, okay, get in the game, Moody. Okay, ad break is over. Welcome back, everyone. And just letting you know, the stream, I'm planning on ending it at approximately 3 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, let's get back. Hey, Tim Coolish, how you doing? I'm doing quite well, though right now I'll say this fight's going a lot tougher than I expected. Okay, yay, Bishop made a level. Tim, I'm glad you got to. It's kind of close to the end of it, so you know the only way it's probably going to get extended is if I were to get raided. Okay, let's see what we've got. I like Astrogate because that'll at least help me with the night gaunts. Okay, now let's get our order. Let's get our order back. Let's get us back in order. Okay. So it looks like we're back in good order. Okay, what I'm going to do the sneaky trick of resting a little bit and then whatchamacallit, you know. Okay, just letting you know, I'm thinking of streaming. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. Again, I just want to let you know about the new feature of TikTok where you can, where you can like, where you can actually stream to TikTok. The problem with that is that TikTok only allows the maximum video length for TikTok is, I believe, 10 minutes. And, number one, and number two, I don't think this would be material that most TikTokers would be fans of, Now, if let's say you're in the hot tubs, pools, hot tubs, and pools, hot tubs category, yeah, that's probably TikTok, prime TikTok material. Again, I'm doing the infamous rest briefly game and hope we don't get an encounter. Okay. Okay, sorry I haven't been talkative, but I've been concentrating a little bit. Well. I'm welcoming Camilio RGJ, raiding with a party of 6. Thank you very much for the raid. Well, welcome on Raiders. I'm still playing this this store Wizardry 6. I've changed the ending time. That stream will now go for an extra 30 minutes, so 3 hours and 40 minutes. But what were you playing, Camilio? What were you playing? I'm just curious. No, I'm not just curious. I want to know, okay? Finished Temple of Elemental Evil. Wow, impressive. Of course, now the question comes up, so now that you've completed that, what would be next? You know, I don't know what you have in store that would be up next. I don't know. Something tells me that it's not an Ultima game. Except for maybe one. There's one I could see you playing, but... Ooh, cool. Vampires, the Masquerade. Camilio, I must say, considering that we're coming up on Halloween, I'm gonna just say that's an excellent choice. Okay, let's see some of these goodies that we got here. Tell you what, here we got some really cool stuff. Unfortunately, most of it we can't use. Oh, cool. Harvester. Is that what I think it is? Is that like a farm simulation type game? No. Oh, horror. Oh boy. Another horror game. Wow. As I'm going to keep saying, though, good choice. See, now we've got the skeleton key, so now we can open up this door. Question is, whom did I give the skeleton key to? Who has the skeleton key? I'll tell you, I'm right now. I'm waiting for the day when someone gives me someone gives me a full scholarship to inventory management school. Ah, there it is. Okay, so here we go. We now go deeper into the catacombs. Okay, so beware of the skeleton lords. I'm going to go with Basilisk Eye, just in case these 5 skeletons happen to be whatchamacallits. Just in case they happen to be skeleton lords. Skeleton lords are not fun because they do cast spells. Wow, they're really handing it to us. Oh crap, Sparkle is silenced. Dfortae silenced, but that's no big deal. Just a reminder, stream's going extended another half hour. Again, Raiders, hope y'all are doing well. I'm John Moody Mystery, and let's just say this, I think I now have a Dfortae mod Wizardry 6 addiction problem. So if you notice that I don't play this next time, then that means that I've been cured. What I need to look at is I need to see if there's anyone that happens to have a spell. I think I've realized the next spell that I'm going to be getting, and that's going to be the spell. See, this is a thing. I don't think air pocket is gonna work. I'm gonna try it at low level and see if it works. I don't think it's going to. Seriously, game? I didn't really want to have to do it this way, but game, you've left me no choice. It's hard to say whether it's the cold, pale skeletons that fill the catacombs or the creepy horror of something. Oh. Okay, just letting you know there's an ad break coming soon. And I've been concentrating so much on the game that I forgot to shout out Camilio. I just feel bad. I'm like, darn, Moody, you're... Okay. Oh. Okay, hey, if none of you haven't followed Camilio RGJ, go ahead and follow. Great streamer, Retro Gaming Junction. Of course, the name says it all. See him play a few more modern games, so you have the unmistakably sense of being very near to great danger, and a more subtle sense of drawing closer to an answer, part of something evil. Okay, so letting you know about 20 more minutes from now. Okay, so here we're gonna probably do our usual trick again. Okay, let's do a little trick again. Oh darn! 6 huge spiders. I'll tell you what, these I can handle. These I'm not too worried about. Okay, so here we go again. Hold on. Whoa! Holy smacky, where are all these darn bots coming from? Sorry, I'm cleaning up. I'm taking out the trash. Sorry. Okay, wow, I've never seen anything like that. 3 bots back to back to back. Okay, so let's. Seriously, game. Wow, that's impressive. One thing I was not going to do. I was not going to say anything during the whatchamacallit because I didn't want to jinx it. Right now, I'm not interested in powder. Let's get some magic screen action going. Okay, got about 10 more minutes. See how far we get. Okay, so we made it to a fountain. Let's see what this fountain does. Let's see what it does. Well, we know at least it heals hit points and mana. Looks like it also heals stamina too. Yay, poison vipers. I think we've got one more fight left. Yeah, let's go Ultimate Warrior. Okay, I'm actually updating the little tote board because we had a death. Okay. And I had a feeling those were skeleton lords based on the amount of experience they gave us. Gave us lots of XP for only being 6 skeletons. So I donuts to dollars, they were skeleton lords. So let's recap what we accomplished tonight. We went back into the swamp. We got our gave the hookah pipe to the caterpillar. Caterpillar gave us some red mushrooms about getting small. That may come in later. I then went through the Isle of the Dead. I actually was not prepared for the insane skeleton fight. I should have rested a little bit more. I think I somehow plowed through it. I've discovered also that Mind Flay is actually a very good spell for... I mean, this doesn't make any sense, okay? You know, you've got skeletons which you think of like brainless. Well, maybe they're not brainless. Maybe the fact that, oh wait, those are zombies. Maybe they ate some brains and, you know, are like, okay, you know, but it's like, why would a mental spell affect them? And I mean, it wasn't like, oh yeah, it affected maybe half of them. Every single one was affected. So right now where we are deep in the catacombs. We are next to the really ultimate fountain. And let's just say we're going to be visiting this a lot. You know, I may even do a little bit of grinding here just to get, you know, I will say this, we got super lucky. We got extremely lucky by getting a Cure Light Conditions book when only one of our characters had Cure Light Conditions and they had like 31 mental points. With that, we're now able to cast Cure Light Conditions much more frequently. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to put up an announcement. And I'm planning to start about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's when I'm planning on streaming. So I always ask people to please stick around for the raid. Let's see who's out there. hate to say it, I really don't see anyone. I really do not see anyone I can raid. So what I want you to do is find someone cool to raid and stick around and raid them. So y'all have a great night. Let me just save this one more time. Okay, and so end stream. Thank you. Have a good night. Hope to see maybe a few of you tomorrow or some of you tomorrow.